Hi, I'm Chad Allen, and many of you want to know, how do I sell my book to publishers? How do I write my book proposal in a way that gets their attention? How do I write it in a way that uh, kind of sets it apart from the rest of the proposals that they get? And um, the thing about this is that what publishers care about is books that sell to readers. So the way you're going to sell your book to publishers is by selling them a book that will reach readers. The whole business of publishing is a publisher invests in a book and then they hope to sell enough copies to not only recoup their investment, but actually make some more. So what publishers care about at the end of the day, yes, they care about art. Yes, they care about good writing. Yes, they care about those things. But those things don't matter if they can't stay in business. I mean, it's not that they don't matter. It's that they can't support good art and good writing if they don't stay in business. So that tends to focus their attention on what sells. So how do you pitch a book that's going to reach readers? Well, I'm just about to finish this book by Ray Edwards, How to Write Copy That Sells. Michael Hyatt calls Ray Edwards the best copywriting teacher I know, and I'll link to the book below. But toward the end of the book, he has this chapter on crafting irresistible offers, and he uses this great metaphor that was just so clarifying for me. And I'll do my own kind of spin on it this way. Let's say I had a pet dog, and my pet dog was sick, and I take my dog to the vet, and the vet says, "You need to give your dog this pill every day for 2 weeks, and if you do, your dog's going to get better. If you don't, your dog is going to get sicker, and it's not going to be good." So it's imperative that I get this pill into my dog's system. If I care about my dog, I want my dog to keep living. All right. So I bring the dog home, I bring the pills home, and I give the pill to the dog. And the dog, of course, spits it out. Well, at that point, what do I do? Now, I could open its mouth and pry it in there, and that may or may not be successful, actually. What we figured out, and if you're a dog owner, you know this, is that if you put the pill in a pill treat, this gelatinous goo, um, that dogs love, or in cheese, or in peanut butter, whatever it is, the dog snarfs it down like that. Done, right? Okay. So what we know about books is that often we have to sell readers what they want and give them what they need. And oftentimes writers struggle with this because they're like, well, aren't I being disingenuous if I'm telling them that I'm going to give them this and what I give them is this? Well, I suppose, yes, you are. If you really are selling them one thing and giving them another, then yeah, that's as snake oil as you suspect it is. But if you are selling them what they want and giving them what they need, so you're doing both, you're giving them what they want and giving them what they need, then you're not being disingenuous. You are helping them. Remember, the dog dies if we don't get that pill in his system. Well, hopefully your readers won't die, but their lives will be less fill in the blank if they don't get your book. So it's actually not disingenuous. It is actually helping your readers to approach things that way. So how does this, what are the practical implications of this idea? Well, when you are crafting a book proposal, make sure that the title and subtitle that you put on your book, the working title and subtitle, speak to the reader's want. What does the reader want? And the better we can get at telling them what they want, not telling them what they want, but helping them articulate for themselves what they want. Oftentimes the way selling works is when somebody can describe our problem better than we can ourselves, and we go, yes, that's my problem, you automatically, as a potential customer, you automatically, when somebody is able to describe your problem better than you can, and you resonate with it, you automatically trust them to give you the solution to that problem. So make sure that your working title and subtitle are articulating a reader or speaking to a reader's want. All right. By the way, this also applies to blog posts. Make sure your blog post headline or your podcast headline or whatever piece of content you want someone to read, make sure that you are positioning it in a way that they will want it. And then, yes, as they get into it, you're going to give them what they need. But don't reach fewer people because you feel like that's dishonest. It's only as dishonest as wrapping a pill in something more tasty for a dog to eat. If that's dishonest, then yeah, I guess it's dishonest to speak to a person's want in the title and the packaging of your book concept or whatever piece of content you're giving to the world. But most of us would say, no, that's not dishonest. That's just, it's meeting the dog where the dog is. You're meeting the readers where they're at. And it is making it more appetizing. And it is giving them what's actually going to help them in a way that they will gladly receive it. And that is the key. You want to give your content in a way that people will be grateful and glad to receive it. So that's, and I tell you, I think there's a whole lot there just about marketing in general. So thanks to Ray Edwards for that awesome metaphor. And I hope this is helpful to you. If this has been helpful to you, please share it with, if you know writers who struggle with this, share it and let them know about this principle, because I think it could really serve them well. All right, take care. Bye now.